Yeah, welcome back to some more The Witcher. One of the new adventures, telling a singular tale based on the world and characters of The Witcher. I have no idea what this actually is, and if it's worth playing, but I'm gonna just start, right? Oh, medium. Keyboard mouse. I'm playing this mostly for the story, I guess. Oh my god, okay, that's... yeah. I guess you have to be at the... everyone who plays this has to be at the same level-ish, right? Nice T-pose, buddy. I must go to the swamps. This feels a bit low effort, but who knows? Let's see. Ulrich and Marion. Husband door. Hello, Marion. Don't tell me this is not voice acted. Heard people in the swamp have some problems with monsters, so have any job for me. But yes, recently I must tell you, all men in the village have been really uptight, especially my husband. I need some herbs to brew for him, they might help, yet there are more and more monsters and I'm afraid to go and pick them myself. I'll see about that. Welcome. Welcome, you're cute, right? Monsters in the swamp? That's true, so many of them lately, more than usual. Jonas turned out on the way to my brother's house at the north. I can't walk the road anymore. Can you do something about it? Fine. I really don't like this. This feels like... this is really shit production value, right? Like, what the fuck is this? Oh my god, I was looking forward to having some more short stories, right? But this is... holy shit, this is really... if this is how all of these will be, then holy shit. I must kill the drowners. I've killed drowners. Oh man, this really feels like low effort tagged on content. Where are now the other drowners I need to kill? What the fuck? You know what this feels like? This feels like a tech demo / alpha presentation thingy as a pitch for the game. That is what this feels like. Like, look at this! The icon doesn't even fit the art style. What the fuck? What's going on? Oops, hit the wrong thing. Guys? What the fuck are you doing? I haven't killed all the drowners yet, apparently. There's one more, and another one. Do I actually have to kill, like, literally all the drowners in the entire swamp or something? I mean, seriously, like, what the... This really feels like some shitty alpha version of the game. But the quest isn't even updating properly, apparently. Can I do this again to fix it? I'm not sure. I was told there would be drowners here. But there kind of aren't any. To be fair, usually drowners come out at night, right? So... do I have to wait for night? I hope not. Do you have herbs for me? Yes. Thank you so much, I'm off to brew them. Thank you for your help. Have we killed the drowners? This is... So what drowners am I supposed to kill here? This is really bad. Let's see if the other new adventures are just as shit. Rise off, paint by fall, returns to Kemohan, invade guests, blah 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 blah, load adventure. Medium, keep it mouse. In.
Master Dandelion, you promised us a ballad.
That's better.
Yes, yes. Of battles and brave
Of
warriors.
sorceresses and magic.
Of unrequited love.
Silence, brats! You've not been in this world for long, so 'tis no surprise your heads are hollow. This is Dandelion, friend and companion of Geralt of Rivia. Who might he sing of, if not of the famed Witcher?
Right you are, honorable dwarf. I shall sing a fresh new ballad about White Wolf. Our story begins long before the Great War, decades before Geralt ever dreamed he would be famous. Its title, Bitter Evil Hearts. In the fall of 1232, the Witcher decided to return early to Kaer Morhen, fearing the quick advent of winter.
Honestly, let's load into the other thing again from the main menu and see if I just managed to glitch it out. Because this is so much better than the other one, right?
Angry. The final stretch through northern Kedwen was usually calm, but not this time. It was twice ambushed by bandits. Then one night, wolves attacked and killed his horse. He had grown accustomed to the kindly gray mare he had traditionally christened Roach. To make matters worse, at the foot of Kaer Morhen, he encountered a camp. Like all Witchers, he believed the fingers of one hand would suffice to count the people who knew the way to the Witcher's fortress. Visitors were a sign of trouble.
Character development, woohoo! What the fuck? Seven silver talents. Sure. And now? Yours? Yep. Okay, let's do this. And then, let's see. Okay, let's go to the main menu. Try this one again. Nope, this one is very much just shit apparently. Yep. Holy shit. Okay, so we're not playing this one then. But this one looks a bit more sophisticated, right? It's still a bit annoying that it's disconnected from the main story and all, but let's have a look at this, right? Maybe it's worth a look. It actually has a map. That's not good. What the fuck is that? I know what's that.
Perhaps we should return to Cairngorm. I have no desire to perish in this wilderness forsaken
That
by
sounds
the
like a good
gods.
idea. You should do
Silence,
that.
Merwin. They are but wolves.
Wolves that fearlessly attack and encamp when thick with campfires. I ask your forgiveness, mistress, but these are but wolves, like I am but an elven showgirl.
Did anyone ask for your opinion, Mr. Brings? No? Then start doing what you are being paid for, and keep your hopelessly cowardly opinions to yourself. We would all be safe if your boys manned their stations, instead of constantly playing dice while bathing in drink. Now take away this corpse before its stench fills my tent.
Can I ask what happened?
Wolves killed the boy. Nothing unusual about it happening in the camp. It's commonly known that wolves, the cursed beasts, love flames so much that they bathe in them if they could.
Enough, Brings. Who are you, sir?
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Prince Merwin Adamain of Ard Caraig. Kind of
Oh.
finally. We've been awaiting your response all day.
Response regarding...
I'll explain. I'm Sabrina Glevisig, sorceress.
I would not have recognized you.
Merwin, I assume you won't mind my handling this matter?
No, though I will want to know what you agree.
It'll have to wait, whatever it is. Wolves approach.
To arms!
Wolves? I don't see any wolves. Don't mind me. Button brings. Rena Glivizik. Interesting. Jens, old rival. What the? What the fuck?
Welcome to Mistress Sabrina's tent.
In case you're wondering, this is an illusion.
Oh, no shit, Sherlock.
But, my dear Witcher, it's an illusion of rare quality. In fact, it barely differs from reality.
No matter.
Suit yourself. I assume you're returning to Kaer Morhen for the winter.
You assume correctly. Enough of the small talk. We have important things to discuss.
Do we?
Thank you for your help with the wolves.
No problem.
You've heard of the curse of the Black Sun, Witcher?
The curse of the Mad Mage Eltebald. I believe he started the whole mess that led to several dozen nobly born women being murdered or imprisoned in towers.
Yep.
Eltebald was no madman, and there is no doubt that women were not entirely normal.
Madness, normality, it's prattle steeped in relativity. Tell me something specific.
Autopsies were performed. The mutations witches undergo are but a minor clinical operation compared to those caused by the curse of the Black Sun. The skulls and spines of these
This,
girls
subject is
contained
touched
red sponge of some kind.
in passing
Their
in the books.
internal organs were in disarray, some missing altogether. Everything covered in moving cilia and pink and blue meat scraps. What say you to that?
Nothing. I've seen humans with eagle talons instead of hands, with wolf fangs and eyes, people with additional joints, all products of mages fumbling with magic. It's no proof of a curse. We digress. Why are you here?
A girl affected by the curse of the Black Sun is inside Kaer Morhen. Princess Deirdre Ademain, elder sister of Merwin.
What do I have to do with this?
Don't play the fool. That girl is a serious threat to you. Surrender her to me and no one will get hurt.
I'll think about it.
That's not going to happen, is it?
Sabrina, I wish to have a word with you.
Naturally, Merwin, but not now. I have several matters to discuss with Geralt of Rivia.
Is there anything I should know?
Don't fret. We will confer later.
In that case, I shall take my leave.
Is he an illusion too? Asking for a friend. Is the bed an illusion? I hope the bed is not an illusion. I will test that theory.
Witcher?
Sorceress?
You must be bored out here.
Well, in truth, the valley provides little in the way of diversion for the civilized, and my illusory boy is no longer as entertaining as he used to be.
I'm a real boy.
You could get Briggs' men to put on a show.
I said diversion for the civilized. I prefer some cultured conversation. If you lack words, I could request something more pertinent to the witcherly profession. I require some materials for my research.
Materials.
Or research.
I wish to study the wolves that lurk about the campsite. I need a vital organ, let's say the liver. 20 of them. In exchange, I will give you a sword that I in turn received from one of my lovers. I believe you'll make good use of it.
Fine, I'll get...
That's kind. You're much nicer than that boor Lambert.
I've heard nothing to convince me that the girl is cursed. What proof can you offer?
Quite a bit. All the girls born soon after the eclipse were discovered to be inclined towards cruelty, aggressive, prone to attacks of wrath and wildness.
Sounds like usual woman to me.
Sounds like quite a few women I know.
Spare me the sarcasm. That is not all. The girls who were not cared for by mages showed exactly
Classic.
what they were capable of relatively quickly. They drowned entire lands in blood, ordering those captured to be tortured, executed.
Enough, Sabrina. If a curse could be used to explain the cruelty of all rulers, the world would be both simple and beautiful. Have anything specific or not?
I do. Hear me out and try not to interrupt. A magical aura surrounds Deirdre.
From what I know, most people have an aura.
You're interrupting. This is no normal aura. In her presence, the magic energy we draw on to cast spells dissipates. More precisely, it is converted into its original form, one of the elements. Simply put, it is impossible to use magic around her. I need not mention that this also applies to your witch's signs.
I see now why you need all those mercenaries.
What do they call those in Warhammer 40k? Null something?
Druids have been taming.
Their magic does not turn animals into bloodthirsty beasts stripped of basic instincts. You have seen the wolves. They fear nothing, pay no heed to fire, pain, they merely want to kill.
So they're just like me, but I don't want to kill.
What do you aim to do with Deirdre?
See if the curse can be removed. Study it, and finally and ultimately conclude the matter of the curse of the Black Sun. Contrary to what you believe, I intend to make her an offer. If she can find the will to aid me, it will only ease things for all of us.
And if she doesn't agree to help?
I shall force her. Yes, Geralt, for the greater good, I will bow at nothing. For I stand to save hundreds, perhaps thousands. You may not believe me, but there are more women of this kind. Many rule entire lands with a cruel hand. I am to report to the Council of Mages, the first trustworthy report, containing specific results. I must examine the girl, and that is precisely what I will do. Nothing and no one will stop me.
Sure about that?
Don't threaten me, Witcher. All of Kedwin's might stands behind me. King Henselt is eating out of my hand. You wouldn't dare.
We'll see.
Witcher?
Have you spoken to the other Witchers? Who is at the castle?
Merwin spoke to 2 of them. There may be more, I don't know. Merwin was not let inside.
That shouldn't be surprising. We don't generally like guests.
Like it or not, we are special guests. Merwin carries a letter of safe conduct from King Henselt. Read it, and tell the other witches to prepare for a visit.
Nobody cares here. Oh well. I guess there's no fun to be had.
Go and speak with the witches. Sway them to my point of view. I'm a professional. I know what the girl needs. And I'm
You
very
sorcerers
good
are
at
all the
demonstrating
same.
gratitude.
That I do not doubt at all.
I see you have spoken to Miss Sabrina. However, I lead this expedition. Remember that.
I will.
Okay, I'm not part of
Are
this
you able to
expedition.
read?
I am.
Then read this scroll.
To my barons, vassals, and all free subjects.
Go on, go on.
Let it be known far, wide, and by all, that I hereby declare Merwin of Caingorn to be our loyal and trusted servant, and to be loved by us, thus rendering all who cause him grief liable to incur our royal wrath. Henselt, King of Kedwin.
Good enough. Understood?
Indeed, though grief is spelled differently.
I see you are quick. So you accept that if the Witchers wish to travel freely and unmolested about Kedwin, they should not cause me grief, no matter how the term is spelt.
You don't seem like anyone's causing you grief.
Not yet, no. But that may change, and my patience has its limits.
Oh, what a
I
friendly
wanted to
person.
ask you something. May I ask what brings you to Kaer Morhen, sir?
My sister, Deirdre. She is my elder, and in Kedwin, the eldest offspring inherits all titles and estates, no matter the gender. My father, Prince of Cairngorm, may he rest in peace, passed on 2 weeks ago, a victim of syphilis.
So Deirdre is now Princess of Caingorn?
She would be, if not for the curse that holds her. Anyone aspiring to the throne of Cairngorm must fulfill 2 additional conditions. Cairngorm is a vassal state of Kedwin. For decades, the princes of the north have bowed before the throne at Ard Carreg, a throne currently occupied by King Henselt, who has made his opinion on the issue of cursed princesses very clear.
I think I get it. And the second condition?
Do you know Cairngorm's history, Witcher?
Not well.
We have this custom whereby any aspiring ruler, prior to assuming the throne, must spend a day amongst the duchy's simple folk, execute a series of menial tasks, and pray in the Temple of Freya in the evening.
Sounds reasonable.
The problem is my sister has displeased the simple folk in the past, and though she most probably could bribe a few prominents, the priestesses of Freya will never accept her.
So what do you expect me to do then?
Cursed, supposedly.
Because she has killed too many, even for a princess. Her victims include the priestess Isildura. Truthfully, the old hag was nearing the end of her days, but that changes little.
Is it certain that Deirdre caused her death?
Beyond any doubt. When Miss Sabrina decided to perform a magic ritual that was to lift the curse from my sister, Deirdre went mad. Then a huge wolf emerged from behind a house, and before it could be stopped, it shredded Isildura's throat.
Well, your sister is hardly a huge wolf, right?
And the old priestess's spirit arose and said, I was killed by Deirdre Ademain, who was born beneath the black sun.
Sabrina cast a spell, you say? I believe necromancy was banned.
And Sabrina totally has no stake in this. And would totally never do anything that is close to lying, right?
Can I ask...
You may.
What's your connection to Sabrina Glevisig?
Mutual respect.
That's evident enough. Can I ask a personal...
You may.
What do you think of Deirdre? I'm talking about the curse, of course.
My information is limited. When we were children, when Deirdre was 12, a certain...
Divination.
I thought so too. This individual was an altogether different kind of specialist. The mage claimed that he needed to spend a night in Deirdre's chamber as she slept. He mixed a brew designed to amplify her dreams. The old man could barely walk, had a beard down to his waist. We suspected nothing. He did.
And that she was pregnant.
By morning he was gone. Several valuable items had disappeared from Deirdre's chamber, including her favorite mother-of-pearl comb. Only the laundresses in the outskirts saw him, claiming that he had fled as if chased by demons.
So he deceived you and robbed her. Did the prince order a pursuit?
Of course he did, but too late. The morning after that tragic night, Deirdre claimed the mage had raped her. My father refused to believe her. The cheat was an old man, as I said, and the bed linens betrayed nothing. Deirdre fled the castle, assisted by a young stable boy, an excessively broad-shouldered oaf. My father sent out a search party, yet Deirdre had disappeared without a trace. A week later, the party found the old mage's corpse. He had been tortured. Someone had cut off his...
I can do without the details. In any case, he was a thief. He could have angered many.
You're right, of course. Yet folk inhabiting the area where he was found claim to have seen a young girl and boy ride through on large wolves.
Wolf-riding children only appear in fairy tales. You can't tell me that a 12-year-old girl and idiot stable boy managed to evade a search party, find the cheat, and...
I'm suggesting nothing, merely recounting facts. Some time passed and Deirdre returned to the castle. From then on, my father ordered the dogs set upon any mages that approached, assuming that any true sorcerer would surely manage to avoid a few bear-hunting hounds.
That's an interesting concept, yeah. I approve.
Take care.
So, I guess Sabrina dealt with the wolves then, right? Where's there a girl?
These are supposed to be mountains.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Huh? I can tell my children I've ventured all the way to the Witcher's fortress. These are supposed to be mountains.
I guess we could talk to Vizimir, right? Seems like a sensible thing to do.
Psst.
Who are you?
Geralt.
What is it?
I merely wish a brief word with you, sir. But reveal not to Miss Sabrina that I drew you aside.
All right.
Well, we can arrange something then.
Talk to me.
Master, do not defend the lass you harbour now in your castle. She is not worthy. I detest her with all my might. It will be 2 years
your
now
voice
since she
sounds
passed
weird.
through my village with her retinue. My father, keeper of the local tavern, took in the noble party. I know not if he offended her, or if it was just her whim, But she tormented my father to death, slowly and cruelly, forcing my mother and me to watch. May she be damned for the ages.
And no one raised a hand to stop her?
It was but the princess who had a retinue of armed men and who wielded a sword herself. There was nothing anyone could do. I beg you, surrender the girl to Sabrina, who will repay her for all her ill deeds.
I need to speak with the other Witchers first.
Interesting. I mean, we knew that she wasn't well liked, right? So it was hardly news. $20 fucking livers, holy shit, that's going to take a while. How many livers do you have? Well, apparently you have 1 liver. That's a shame. I hoped you had more. Oh, look, a Lambert.
Hey, Wolf.
Hey, Lambert.
Who else is here for the winter?
Vesemir and Eskel, and, well, we have guests.
I know. I've been to their camp. What are you doing here?
Making sure they stay out of Kaer Morhen.
Our guests tried to enter Kaer Morhen?
Some pompous ass showed up with an escort of dwarf mercenaries. Obviously, I couldn't let them pass.
That's always funny to hear the other side, right?
You know they're carrying a letter of safe conduct from King Henselt?
Not interested. This is Kaer Morhen. Royal edicts mean nothing here.
I approve.
I hope that's not how you put it to him.
Didn't have a chance to. The Archospores sprouted first. Quite a few seem to have planted roots over the summer. I always thought they grew on the graves of the murdered. Some bad wind must have carried the spores to the valley. It's full of them now. In any case, the dwarves evacuated the nobleman as soon as the plants appeared. It's been quiet since then.
Oh, come on. I'm literally about to fucking die here. And I can not do anything about it. That was absolute bullshit. Absolute bullshit. Are you kidding me?
Because is
Have I really not saved after that?
You wish.
I take everything back. This thing sucks too. Like, what the fuck was that supposed to be? There was literally nothing I could do. When I came out of that cutscene, I was already down to less than half HP. That is just bullshit. Should I just drink some swallow? I kinda refuse to. Okay, let's try that again. By the way, Argaspore. Silver, okay.
Hey, Wolf.
Lambert, I know.
Making
our get
some.
You know,
Not. I didn't have in any.
Look at this shit! Look at my HP! Fucking hell, man. There's a bit of a joke, right? Like this thing is probably also just going to kill me. What level was I when I was fighting these last? Like 30? Basically, I miss once, I die. Holy shit, man, this is really not messing around.
Failed to spot those Archaspores? You're getting old, Wolf.
Didn't want to spoil your fun.
Wolf.
They say there's a girl inside the fortress.
Yeah, Eskel's doing. I think you should talk to him.
How exactly is Eskel involved?
Deirdre claims destiny has bound her to Eskel. Instead of figuring things out with her, Eskel's gone to clear the nearby mine of monsters.
Where's Vesemir?
In the lower courtyard with a girl.
See you later.
Yeah, the mine. I guess that is the mine, right? Also, you said that the Archaspores were all over the valley, so does that mean I'm going to run into them on a regular basis and I'm just going to die? Because that doesn't sound very fun, if I'm perfectly honest. 16 of 20. I'm getting there. Slowly but surely. I'm getting there. Oh. That's a dead dude. I'm gonna go down there just for the few guys. So this is a bonfire now, not just a fireplace. Interesting. Maybe I should have gone down there. It does look kind of interesting, right? Yes, it very much does. Oh well. Some other time. I remember this. Well, I don't remember this. Oh. That's a dead end. Might explain why I don't remember it. But I remember this courtyard. Hey Vesemir, what's up?
Greetings, Geralt. Good thing you're here.
Greetings.
How is the path?
Tolerable. Nothing groundbreaking. What is going on here, Vesemir?
We've got a bit of a problem. The Princess of Cairngorm arrived 2 days ago, claiming her envious brother and an evil sorceress were pursuing her. She's asked for our protection.
She's got her castles all wrong. No knights in shining armor here.
She was in bad shape, hungry, cold. We didn't have the heart to drive her off. And Eskel was acting strange. Before the girl fell asleep, she said one more thing, that one cannot flee one's fate. Later, Eskel told me a story. Some 20 years ago, he saved the Prince of Cairngorm's life.
Wait a second. Whoa.
Destiny proved fortunate. Unbeknownst to the prince, his wife was with child.
I'm not sure that was entirely fortunate.
So you've heard of the curse. In any case, on a day when the sky was dark as night at high noon,
I thought that was
gave birth to a girl. As
Geralt's
far as
thing.
I know, Eskel never returned to claim the child promised him by the prince. For some reason, ever since then, he's always taken a long way around.
For some reason.
So, now we need to deal with the brother of Eskel's unexpected child, a retinue of mercenaries, and a sorceress bent on dissecting the woman she suspects of being a mutant. As if that's not enough, the brother carries a letter of safe conduct from King Henselt himself. So we can hardly just drive them all away.
What do we do?
Talk to Eskel. She's his surprise. We'll meet back at the ford Lambert is guarding. Think it through, Wolf. I want to hear your opinion.
Fine.
Yeah, I guess.
Wolf.
What do you think about this dispute, Deirdre, Sabrina, and the nobleman?
We should stay out of it. Geralt, we protect humans from monsters. That's our vocation. Meddling in human affairs only brings trouble.
Do you mean the letter bearing King Henselt's seal?
Exactly. We can't afford to provoke the king. This could get sticky.
I get your point. I'll see if I can learn some more.
Wolf.
Why is everyone outside?
The keep is locked. I'd rather not unlock it with strangers around. We're better off spending a few days out in the open. That way I can be sure no one will go sniffing around the fortress.
True enough.
Wolf.
Where's Deirdre?
A little further on with her wolves.
Tell me about the girl.
She seems
Gonna kill the wolves for their livers?
though I wouldn't call her a monster.
Strange how?
When she's near, my medallion goes wild, and I can't cast even the simplest signs.
I need to look...
I don't know, man. First of all, I need to talk to the lady, right? At least that's what I feel. Looks nice enough.
Greetings, Geralt. I'm Deirdre. Eskel spoke of you.
I've heard a few things about you, too.
If you mean from that lying shrew Glevisig.
Calm down. I don't tend to judge based on rumors.
Geralt,
Your wolf's eyes are glazed over with hunger.
they're starved. Because of that bitch Sabrina, I cannot venture beyond the fortress walls. They choose to remain at my side, thus depriving themselves of the opportunity to hunt.
You seem to have a better understanding with wolves than with humans.
I raised them from when they were cubs. In a sense, they are my only friends.
All right, I'll see if I can find something for them.
I spotted several wyverns in the area, on the peninsula across the river from the camp. If you could slay 3 of them and bring me their meat, I'll reward you.
Reward me?
I have a runestone that can be cast into a blade. What did you think I had in mind?
Nothing. I'll be back soon.
Geralt?
Deirdre, do you know what Sabrina and your brother want from you?
Isn't it obvious? Sabrina wants to place my sweet little brother on the throne of Cairngorm. My brother
why?
is entirely subservient to her, and who, as
No,
the
that
Prince of
would be why, I
Cairngorm, will
guess.
have a vote on King Hensel's council.
I was asking about something else.
All right, then. She believes me to be cursed, tainted in my mother's very womb. She believes me to be a monster.
Are you?
How the hell should I know? When I prick my finger, I bleed. I also bleed each month. When I eat too much, my stomach aches. I sing when I am joyful. And when I feel hatred, I kill. I don't know if I'm a monster. Yet I do know what Sabrina is capable of. She is a monster you seek.
Explain. I'd like to hear your side.
I was 19 and happy when Sabrina showed up at the castle. My father, who always preferred Merwin, was old and ill by this time, so he could no longer bother me. My brother had been away at King Henselt's court, and I could handle most of the courtiers. I was at a tender age, and I fell in love. His name was Roban. I even considered a morganatic marriage. Girlish fantasy.
What does Sabrina have to do with this?
She arrived with my brother, whom she already had on a short lead. She observed me, interrogated servants, tested the situation. My father's company of knights treated me like a daughter. I had always liked hunting, took part in manhunts for bandits. She needed proof, some spectacular way to defame me.
And in your carelessness, you provided her with that proof.
Sabrina decided to provoke me. She seduced Roban using magic so powerful that his mind became confused. He suddenly developed an intense fear of animals, especially of the dogs he bred. I wanted to help him. It was then I discovered that mages found it hard to cast spells in my presence, and that spells previously cast gradually subsided if I was near. I went to the small chamber Roban inhabited just above the kennel, and I found Sabrina there. I admit, I was enraged, wanting to tear her apart, but she was too quick. The hag flew out of the window on a broom. Roban was left drooling, whimpering like a child. Within an hour, he had ceased gibbering, and within 2, he understood what the witch had done to him. I thought all was in order, and I could leave him. I wished to settle the score with her and entered the castle. I know not what happened, but the spell grasped Roban once more as soon as I was gone. He began feverishly seeking Sabrina. In his wildness, he entered a pen occupied by a very aggressive hunting hound.
Did he survive?
Yes. Though mentally he became a 2-year-old child, a child that feared animals intensely. Sabrina blamed the accident on me. I swore then that I would kill her. I carry a blade should I get the opportunity to use it.
Okay.
What do you want from Eskel?
You can be disarmingly kind.
Just answer the question.
I want him to stop fleeing his destiny.
And become Prince of Cairngorm? Are you feeling all right, Deirdre? Eskel is a witcher.
What of it? It seems you don't know how childish a witch's mores sound. I constantly hear things like, we're witches have no feelings and so on. You don't fool me. You have feelings, emotions, you're like all people except faster. I cannot fathom why you strive so hard to hide that.
It's rarely wise to fight a legend. Sometimes you have to make do with it.
Perhaps. But I'm not deceived.
How did you find Cairngorm?
I always know where Eskel is. I merely need to think about him.
What the fuck?
I'll be going.
So her story, apart from the Eskel and child surprise thing, Sounds a lot like story about Geralt and the guy he saved. Just saying. Oh, come on. I hate that I can't look at other area maps. It's quite inconvenient, honestly. All the way over there, holy shit. And this one? Oh! Down there, okay, so let's do this first, I guess. So the thing on the map is not actually the mine. And by the thing on the map, I mean this thing here. I mean, it looks kind of like a mine, right? If this is a mine here, then the other thing should also be a mine, right? Because it's literally the same icon. Nope. 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 Dude, look at this shit! So if you're ever playing this...
With the fire out. Seems I have to light it first.
If you're ever playing this, get, where is it? Where's poison resistance? I have the poison resistance talent. And I'm still just dying instantly. Holy fucking shit. This is so poorly balanced. That actually makes me not want to play this.
Eskel, I wanted to talk about Deirdre.
Fine, but we should tend to the Kikimores first. We need to destroy their cocoons. The art is best for that. It's dark inside, so down a dose of cat.
I'm fresh out of potions. I'll be right back.
What? Are you kidding me? There's a fucking bonfire lit in there, but I can't use it.
Hey, Geralt.
Eskel.
Fine.
Let's go.
I do have some cat, right? Yes. One. Literally one. I'm so not doing any fucking damage. Style it is. Oh, I was pretty sure they were actually dodging that, but apparently not. Holy shit balls! Okay, this is really not messing around. Holy shit.
First chamber is clear.
Oh god.
Let's go deeper.
Care to tell me something about Deirdre?
It was about 20 years ago. I rescued Deirdre's father from a gang of Bobalaks. I must have heard too many of Vesemir's stories about the eternal law of surprise.
We've all heard too many of those.
The prince, spattered with Bobalak blood, looked at me and said, "You saved my life, Witcher. As I am your debtor, say what you wish in return." All I could think of was the famous line, "You will give me what you know not that you have." I shall return to Caingorn 6 years from now to see if destiny acted in my favor. I never went back to Caingorn. Then rumors started circulating about the curse of the Black Sun. There was confusion, but that's another story. We have Kikimors to tend to.
All right, but I'll have a few more questions.
Oh no, I do not want to do this. Boink. 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 Is that all of them? Yes. Oh no, there's one more. Yeah, and that's the warrior.
One chamber left. Let's take a breather.
What do you know about the curse of the Black Sun?
I did take an interest in it, and even bribed a certain wizard to let me look at documents drafted for the Council of Mages. I took some notes. It seems the mages screwed up as usual. Sabrina Glefisig was chosen to examine the Princess of Caingorn. It was hatred at first sight. Something about a guy.
Women.
It only got worse. Sabrina concluded she had enough proof to consider Deirdre a cursed mutant and to subject her to real studies. As I'm sure you've guessed, Deirdre had no intention of being examined, not least because she was a princess. She persuaded several of the prince's warriors to get rid of Sabrina. All hell broke loose at the castle in Caingorn. Many died, and there was some priestess among the corpses.
What did the priestess have to do with anything?
Nothing. From what I know, she landed in the wrong place at the wrong time. After it was all over, Deirdre fled the castle.
And the pursuit continues to this day.
Exactly. I'll give you my notes on the curse when we're done with the Kikimors. Let's get to work.
So, this is a story about the similar princess and the curse. And a princess that has a vendetta against the mage. For similar reasons. And, well... That is where Geralt, for the first time in the books, has to abandon his stance of neutrality and choose, as he puts it, the lesser evil. And as you can imagine, he's not very delighted by the result. And that result actually owns him the name Butcher of Blaviken, so I wonder if this will be similar, considering the setup is basically that. Fuck my life. I'm getting plastered here. Oh, the one is dead, okay. Can you please hit the thing instead of running away? Holy moly.
Done deal.
So what'll it be, Eskel? What do we do with Deirdre?
I really don't know, Geralt. I understand Vesemir's viewpoint, but I'm not keen on surrendering the girl to the sorceress. I expect she'd meet an unpleasant end.
You have to make this decision on your own.
I know, though at this point the matter concerns you as well. It concerns all the Witchers.
Fine, we'll consider it. Give me the notes and let's get out of here.
Has he given me the notes? Doesn't look like it, right? I'm assuming I can't get to that corpse, right? Nope, not at all, okay. Did you kill 4 more wolves? I am really starved for bloody ingredients. That is a situation I am not familiar with, simply put. Because usually I have to drop half the stuff I find, just because my pack is full. Anyway, I'm not sure I'm going to continue with this, but I guess I can give it another shot, right? What am I doing right now? I'm following Eskel. I mean, I'm over now on this, but let's follow Eskel, because why not? Maybe I cut out the bad one at the start. Oh yeah, we're all going over there now. Okay. Yeah, I get it, I get it. Have the wolves respawned? The answer is sadly no. Well, I guess that conversation is a topic for next time then.